Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to welcome to Guild Wars, a very, very old game. I've got nothing to say. It's a very old game. It's a nice game, and I'm looking forward to playing it on stream. I'm going to do bits and bobs on stream. I'm going to be doing stuff with Nathan. I'm going to be doing some Resident Evil 0, some Guild Wars. So stuff with Nathan will be GTA, The Forest. Then for myself it will be Guild Wars and Resident Evil. And we'll see what comes up after, but that's what the plan is. So without further ado, I'm going to crack on now. So happy days. Right, role playing. I am, however, just going to hide this for now. So role playing. We'll go to prophecies. Right. So I've currently got a ranger necromancer and an elementalist monk. This time I'm going to go for a warrior monk. No, it was elementalist mesmer. Right, so yeah, I'm going to go warrior monk on this one. So I'm going to have my prime profession as a warrior. We'll go male. Interesting. Let's go for don't know why, but I'm feeling black. A black character. It's just I like the idea of it. White hair. I quite like the idea of the white. Face. Nah. I quite like that one with the scar, but I want someone to look young. That's the face. There we go. Blonde white. Yeah, that hair. Alright. Yellow, 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 yellow. Oh yeah, body scale's gonna go all the way up. But body. Right. Name. I need a big name, someone that's always got the limelight. And I'm not good for thinking of names, but if I were to go and pick a name, I always look around my desk. I'm gonna go back to my roots. Who do I go for? What name do I Got it. Lance Reddick. I'm just gonna quickly check I've pronounced it correctly. I have. So Lance Reddick, for people who don't know, just gonna show the camera quickly. That's Lance Reddick. May he rest in peace. I love him to bits. He played Zavala in Destiny. He was in the Young Sheldon show. He was also, he's the main guy behind the desk in the common area, or inside the common area of the films of, what was it, the John Wick films. May he rest in peace. I love him to bits. And let me actually just go back to mail. I'm going to make it look like Lance Reddick, so boom. Do you know what? Nah, I quite liked it the way it was. Lance Reddick. Done. The character name Lance Reddick contains words or portrays words that are not permitted. Oh. It's that bit. Lance Reddick. We'll go Reddick, but it's Reddick. Lance Reddick. Alright, ladies and gents, here we go. Guild Wars is finally on the way. Hey.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon. It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms. Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze. People carry on with their daily lives, unaware that in a short while, everything they have ever known will come to an end.
Scribe?
Yes, my lord.
These Char are relentless, but we shall hold the wall at all costs.
Yes, my lord.
Take this message to Sir Titus. Go forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon. Find me the heroes who will lead our kingdom to glory.
As you command, my king.
Things are about to get interesting. This is going to be fun. A nice long stream playthrough of mine with Resident Evil on the side. Okay. Right, so I need to remember the controls. It's been a pretty while. So P is party search. We'll close that. G is guild. So this is my guild at the moment. Get rid of you. N is for friends. B is for observe. So these are the recent activities that's been going on around the world. Mission map is U. That's what was missing. I knew something felt weird. We'll move you across. We'll put... Well, my mission map, I always like my mission map to be there. party formation can be there. And then I can move that to sit there. Bear with me, people. Well, I say bear with me, but let me just get rid of you. Here we are. Wonder. Just bear with me, people. See, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I really don't know why it keeps doing that. Oh well. Just gonna have to do this the awkward way. But a good way nonetheless. Yes, this hotbar is going to be annoying, but oh well. Right, so we're still in the middle of getting these hot bars done. So mission map is U, main map is M. So this is what Ascalon looks like at the moment, pre-Ascalon. So no, this is Ascalon City. There's no pre-Ascalon as of yet. But yeah, this is what we've got. Right, so M to get rid of map. Alright, quest log is L. I prefer it to be Q, I'm not going to lie. I know I's inventory. We've only got one backpack. Going to be a bit awkward for us. Okay, we'll get rid of quest log. We'll go back to the... Ooh, my bad. We'll go back to the menu. Ah, inventory bag is F9. So that's my inventory bag. Okay. And then on top of all of that, hero for H. Ah, so this is my hero. Alright, anything else that I need to look at? Score chart. Oh, which I can't look at yet. See, skills and attributes is K. This is going to be entertaining. This is going to be such an entertaining series. I can't wait. So, without further ado, no more waffle. Let's get to talking. Okay. Excuse me, your Lance Reddick, aren't you? I think Sir Titus was looking for you. He said he had some good news for you. Reward, 100 experience and 10 gold. I like good news. Alright, let's get to move on. Right, there's Sir Titus. With a bunch of players down there. There you are, my friend. I am glad you are here. I have news that I think you'll appreciate. Accept. I've been looking for you everywhere. Lance Reddick, the king has ordered a new offensive against the Char. This is your chance for glory and adventure, but you'll need to know more about your craft before going north of the wall. I tell you what, travel to the southwest gate, which will take you to the lakeside country. I'll have Van the warrior waiting for you outside. He can show you a trick or two. Okay. Happy days. Right, just to make my situation a bit easier. We are going to follow a goal. We're going to pause you. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Oh, because I've got them both frozen. Right, so we're going to move me over here. And then the follower goal, we are going to have you right down here. Right, sweet. That's ooh. So that means I can expand my map a bit to go there. Have you there. Okay. You know what? We won't bother that just yet. I will eventually show my other characters to you lot, just as well, my other character, my main one. But at the moment, that will have to wait. So let's, for example, go to merchant. Merchant is a play merchant. Merchant is your merchant. So we can get a focus energy 0. Starter shield we can get for free. Flute we get for 4. Small guild cape, identification kit and salvage kit, and dyes. Right. So when it comes to dyes, there are rarities amongst the community. Not in game, but the community is all what it's all about. So like the colours of blacks, greys, not interesting. But when you get the purples, the yellows, the whites, that's when people start asking for higher prices and it becomes a bidding war. Salvage kits, you just salvage weapons for parts, for parts and for other materials. An identification kit, if it's got unidentified on the weapon, you have an identification kit, and if you use an identification kit, it gives you more stats on the weapon instead of just using it blindly. So then you can actually tailor yourself towards your weapons, or tailor your weapons towards you. Right, so inventory, we've now got a shield on us, which we're not going to really bother with as of yet. Right, town carrier, there's not much here. I'll be on my way. Ascalon god, nothing really. God, I really have missed this game. Right, let's go out into the outer world. I really want this to be full screen. I don't want my bar up here. Alright, here we go. Van the Warrior. Let's have a chat. Alright, Lance Reddick. I was asked to see to it you learned what it means to be a warrior. You've heard the stories, no doubt. Warriors are impossible to kill. They are capable of incredible feats of endurance, and they are deadly in close combat. Listen to what I have to say, and you just might learn how to accomplish all these feats and more. I've a little challenge in mind to prepare you for what it's like to be a warrior. Live through this, and you're well on your way. A horde of scale has appeared in the river. Get down there and take care of them. And I mean all of them. When you've finished, report back to me. So we'll get rid of you. Okay, so there is a way. There we go. So we are up here at the moment attacking these lots. We'll go here. We'll take the skeleton. we go. Press spacebar and you're going to the closest enemy. Flat bows, something that is useless to us. Okay, you've just obtained a new weapon. Open your inventory. Yep, doesn't interest me in the slightest. Okay, go over here. There we go. Van the Warrior, heading back to you. Lena the Healer. Bromlo the Collector. We'll have a quick chat with Bromlo, because we might have scale fins to give him that he wants. Here we go, so 5 scale fins for a belt pouch and Devour Egg. Devour Egg is a quest item, and a belt pouch holds 5 items, and we need 3 more scale fins. So let's speak to Van, see what else he's got to say. Finally finish off all the scale. Did you? Well, it took you long enough, but I've seen worse. Someday, with the right training, you may make something of yourself. I'll start by giving you a couple of skills. I'm heading back to town, but I suspect Haversten will arrive shortly to advise you about what to do next. So reward 500 experience, frenzy and healing signets. Okay, so if we go to K, we learn what these are. So frenzy stance is 8 seconds, you attack 33% faster. As for tactic, healing signet, you gain 82 health. Okay, here's Haversten. You're the warrior Sir Titus was telling me about, aren't you? Well, I imagine he's right that you've got potential, but potential won't save you from a Char firestorm. Experience will. I suggest you head southwest to Ashford and talk to Devona. She's bound to have a task or two for you. Okay, so now we're heading down here. Alright, let's get a move on. So do you see those little red sparks that were showing up earlier? I'll show you exactly who and what they are. Oh, they're leaves. Falling leaves, ignore me. Right. Wilton Pace, that's name. I think we'll have to do something for some of these people at some point. Right, inventory. I am just gonna hide my clan. Hide in combat areas except PvP. There we go. Ah, so it is R. So if you press R as you're running, you're holding W, you can just move your mouse. Right, merchant, what do you want? Alright, so you want nothing really. I'll sell the flat bow because I don't really need it. Not if I'm gonna be a warrior monk, I won't need it. But then again, I wouldn't mind a warrior necromancer, that's good. But either way, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hell, I might even do a wheel spin. I just hope I don't land on Mesmar, because that's going to be a tough time. But yeah, I'd love to be a warrior necromancer, but I've already got a ranged necromancer, so I wouldn't mind a warrior healer. I've already forgot. Monk. Healer monk. Ranger monk. No, warrior monk. I'm all over the place. Devona, I'm glad you've come. I can't seem to shake the feeling that there's no trouble on the horizon. Excuse me. and I'd be glad to have your help if and when it arrives. In the meantime, there are plenty of people here who need assistance with one thing or another, and I'm sure you'll find the lessons you learn here will be invaluable in the future. Alright, here we go, experience, we've got experience. I've heard talk among the townfolk that unsettling rumours coming from Mirik the Scribe. Instead of babbling to random strangers, he ought to send word to the authorities if he's come across something truly important. But I'm sure he's too engrossed in his books to think of anything practical like that. My duties in town keep me from looking into this matter myself, but if you could go to Ashford Abbey to the north and ask him about it, I'd appreciate it. Reward, 250 experience, tool shield and armor 4. Yes, and let's get going. So we need to head to Ashford Abbey, not that far away from us at all. So we're just going to go back on the path that we were just on. Okay, we'll take a turning here. Okay. Alright, so we'll speak to Jacobs, the collector, to see what he's got to say. Baked husks for Crichton gauntlets, armor 27 and plus 20 armor. Yeah, we just need... Hold on. Baked husks. Can we get baked husks from these guys? We'll try. I know these plague worms, they're a bit of a pain in the backside. Potato. See, we're already struggling, so we'll bugger off. That just shows the complete level difference. So we'll head into Ashford Abbey now. Alright, Mirak the Scribe, here we are. I have the delving into dungeons to others, to my mind, uncovering the secrets of an ancient text and excitement enough. How may I help you? Unsettling rumours. Okay, Mirak the Scribe, devoted sent you, bless her. She knows I could use the help. I have an important message that must be delivered to Armin Sibyllin in Ascalon City. I received a vision from Dwayna. She warned me that something dire is developing among the Char. The city must be alerted. I'll stay here and see if I can divine any more information. In the meantime, consult your map of Lakeside County to hasten your travels. Press M to view the map and double-click a location to travel there. It is important that this message be delivered with good speed. Remember to use your map. So, map, Ascalon City. Off we go. Okay. Right, just bear with me, people. dokie. Okie dokie. Right, let's just go. Okie dokie. Sorry for the long wait there, people. Hey, is this your first character? Sorry, I didn't see that. No, it's not. I've got a few characters. So I'm just going to move the chat box to a place where I can actually see the chat. There we go. And no, this isn't my first character. It's oh god, I've had many characters over the years. This is my third character on my account, but on my dad's account way back when, I've had 3 characters, 4 characters of my own, and 2 of those characters actually did really, really well. But either way, we need to head up here. There we go. We'll put you there and you there. You're gonna see how fussy I get with my inventory in this game. Right. A message from Mirek. Is it? Let me see that. This is grave news indeed. I hope he's mistaken about this. Dwayne protect us. If this information is accurate, if such a thing is even possible, then King Aldeburn has ordered this offensive against the Char, not a moment too soon. We must not lose this fight. I tell you, we must not lose this fight. Okay, so what are you aiming for with this one? So with this one, I'm planning on being a warrior monk, and I want to do all solo. My whole campaign's going to be solo. I'm going to try and do a Guild Wars once a week, and then a Resident Evil once a week. That's my goal for streaming. But I also stream for my mates every Sunday and every other Tuesday. But yeah, every week I'm going to try and progress as far as I can within 2 hours plus. But yeah, Warrior Monk and complete all of Prophecy. That's a solo as well, so that's what my plan is. Armin Sebelin, Sir Titus wants you to take on a second profession before you face the Char, right? I think he is right to say so. A second profession gives you access to all of the skills and most of the attributes of that profession. This is a big decision, not to be taken lightly. You might wish to see trainers for several professions and learn a little something about them before setting on one. Not just any trainer can teach you a second profession, but I can direct you if need be. Heroes as well. I'm gonna get as much heroes as I can, and if I need help, I've got my dad, I've got my uncle, and I've got a friend that I made recently that does play Guild Wars. I've got people to help me, if you get what I mean, but I'm trying to do as much as I can solo for the first time. Okay, so I was is it Shy Guy? Do I pronounce that as Shy Guy? Well, for now, I'm just going to say mate until I figure out how to pronounce your tag, but I have already got a warrior necromancer, and I've already got a mesmer elementalist. I want to go warrior monk. Shigshi. Okay, Shigshi, no problem. So, yeah, I've already got a warrior necromancer. I've got a mesmer elementalist, and I wouldn't mind filling in the blank with warrior monk. But I'm really on the fence with it, because I really like the idea of a warrior necromancer, because that's what my dad's main character is. And he's stacked out with the way he's done his skill, the way he's built his character. He has done so unbelievably well. But I'm gonna go monk. It just feels right. It fills in the gaps that I haven't got yet, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Brother Menlo is in Ashford Abbey. To reach Ashford Abbey, follow the road southwest from Ascalon City. Thanks, I'll be on my way. Let's head straight to Ashford Abbey. Okay, where are you? You're right there. A monk's vision. Greetings, my child. Can I help you today? Or are you here to offer your services to those in need? No, I want to become a monk. One of the tasks my messengers have been given is collecting the rare elements in Ascalon for study here at the Abbey. My young friend Paulus thinks he has discovered such a treasure in one of the flooded areas of the catacombs, but he cannot reach it on his own. Paulus, you see, is a smiting monk and not very adept at healing magic, and the waters in that area of the catacombs are full of disease. I will grant you a simple healing spell. Meet Paulus inside the catacombs, and he will show you where the trouble is. Return to me when Paulus has successfully retrieved the artifacts. Reward 250 experience. Okay. Let's get going. First, I'm heading into the catacombs. Not a place I want to go so early on, but a place that we're going to go nonetheless. Okay. Right, let's get going. Paulus the Abbot, try to keep up. No problem, my friend, no problem. God, it's been a while since I played this game, and I absolutely love this game so much. Okay, come on. That was quick. Thanks, Paulus. I wanted to kill him, but if you're going to, I'm not going to complain. Okay, so Signet deals 26 holy damage, causes knockdown if target foe is attacking, which is on number 3. And then Origin of Healing will be spell heal for 20. Okie dokie. Come on. Let's heal up. There we are. Come on. I'm glad Brother Manu sent you. I didn't get to see all of that. Nope, can't do that. Let's heal up. Come on. Let's go up here. Okay, heal. There we are. Here we go. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Bring it. Is he not going to heal himself? Usually he occasionally does, but oh well. Keeping my eyes out at this point. Right, let us heal up a little bit, and then we'll do a big heal up towards the end. Okie dokie. Paulus there, but it's actually getting pretty close there to death. Right, we've fully healed now. You can kill foes faster using skills. Use Bane Sight to damage your foe. Okay. Whenever my foe turns up, that's when I show watch your health bar carefully. Yep. Okay, which way are you gonna go? We're heading back up. Tip: whenever you find new skills with this role-playing character, you'll unlock those skills for use with any PvP character you create on this account. Okay. Just to be clear for the people who are possibly watching, I've been playing Guild Wars from a young age. Like, I'm 20 at the moment and I'm in uni, and I've been playing since 2009, 2010, and I've completed the game once, and that was with my dad and uncle, and I want to complete it solo, so that's my goal. Alright, Brother Menlo, let's speak. Brother Menlo, you have done quite well for your first task. Paulus reports his findings are most promising, and I think you might have great promise as well to advance among monks. Okie. You have shown you could be a good monk. Taking monk as a secondary profession will give you access to all monk skills and allow you to train in healing prayers, protection prayers, and smiting prayers, but you must still bear the armor of your primary profession. Once you make this commitment, you will not be able to change your mind, nor will you have the opportunity to try other professions to see if you prefer them. Do you wish to make this commitment? See, when I was doing my ranger, necromancer, I did all the professions. I did all of them to get all the skills. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm not going to just mess about. I'm going to see if I can get any more of the other profession skills. Because if I do, that means I get bonus skills, and I'm not going to complain against that, am I? So I need more time to decide. Where can I learn more skills? If I go to Warrior, War Master Grass is at the Shrine to Balthasar in Green Hills County, which is over here, I believe. Thanks, I'll be on my way. Let's head to Green Hills County now. Nothing interesting there. We'll swap. Can I sell? Starter shield, no. I'm going to keep you there to one side for now. But this stream is literally just getting the bearings, understanding the world, make sure you guys, the viewers, understand the world as well. Alright, so we need to head this way. Okie dokie. I know exactly what's doing that, and I don't anything to do with you. But hey ho, let's go for it. Come on. Let's just keep healing and fighting. See, that takes 1, 2. See, blue then is stamina. Or, like, mana situation. There we go. Wolf is now dead. We've got a leveler. So, with this leveler, we've got 5 unused points that we can have a look at. So we've got strength, axe mastery, hammer mastery, swordsmanship and tactics. For now I don't know which weapons I'm going to be chilling out with, so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to make all ones, and then the next time we level up, hopefully by then I would have known what weapons I want. But don't get me wrong, whenever I say I'm going to stick with hammers, I'll put 3 points into hammers next, and then I'll put 1 each into the other. So that would be axe and swordsmanship. And then the next time I level up, I'll do strength and tactics, and then the rest distributed evenly. But yeah, Crim's Horizon of Healing is 5 mana, and Frenzy is 5 mana as well. So let me get rid of skills, and let us continue on. You're just gonna hurt. I know, you don't sound too happy. Oh, the crawl. I don't want crawl on my ass yet. Like I said, I just want to get as many skills as I can, learn the different ways. Alright, so we can speak to someone here. We'll speak to him now. Gate Guard Torin. Oh boy, here we go. I have a personal favour to ask of you. A good friend of mine has gone missing north of the wall. He's a ranger by the name of Ben Wolfson. He was on a scouting mission and was separated from his outfit when they came under attack under a Char patrol near Palkin Square. Ben's a survivor. I feel certain he's still alive. I'd go after him if I could, but I have orders to remain here. I cannot even leave my post long enough to open the gate for you. To open it and pass through, you'll need a companion to pull the lever above the gate while you go through. I know it's a lot to ask, but if you could go north and look for him, I'd be in your debt. This is important because going north of the gate is certain death, but on top of that, it's good loot. You get char bags, and what char bags does, hit the wrong button, it goes into these slots here, and they are like 15 to 20 space each, and if you get a char bag, you're lucky. If you don't, then oh well. But you get good weapons, you get good loot, and it's good for a normal Ascalon. But our rewards will be 250 experience, longbow, which I'm not fussed about, and deadly caster, dark damage 3 to 5. Again, I'm not too fussed about. I'll accept for now, but I'm going to go for second profession and keep that on my HUD. But on top of that, we are going to head over here and speak to the Swordsmaster, or Warrior Master. Okay. You know what? I wouldn't mind killing you. You ain't got nothing on me right now. First death. Well, level 2, I didn't expect much. I just wanted to see how well I could do, but if that's all I've got, then I'm not going to push any harder. So I am going to zoom out and just go there. No, do you know what? Just press R and keep running. Trust me, it isn't usually this boring running like this, but this is what it's going to be like in all of Ascalon. It's just going to be constant running back and forth, constant reading. It's going to be a lot. Whenever you enter a mission, didn't get to read all of that. But I hope you know what I mean. I hope you understand, because it's going to take a while before we get out of Ascalon. And I don't intend on leaving Ascalon for a while. I want to get all of the missions done. I want to get every nook and cranny discovered. I want to make sure that I'm ready to continue with Prophecy. Well, I've got all 3 versions of the game, of Guild Wars, and if I can complete Prophecy solo, then one day I might get a group, I might get a big enough following, I might even get a certain Nathan involved. Nathan, for people who are watching, is my best mate, and we've been together since COVID, but not sure how much he would like this game. It's a big commitment. It's a bigger commitment as a multiplayer game, let alone doing it solo. Alright, Warmaster Grassed, here we go. Crawl Invasion, Warmaster Grassed. A challenge perhaps. Do you need me to strengthen your arm or remove your enemies? Crawl Invasion. I should warn you that there's trouble on the road. A group of crawl invaders have camped out not far from here and have been harassing travellers. If you'd like, I can teach you a thing or two to help drive them all off. I'll even lend you a sword if you need one. Yes, let's get going, and here we go. We've got 2 new skills, but they're only swordsmanship, and I have got a hammer, which I can't use. So 3 to 5 and damage plus 20%, 2 to 3. We'll try out the sword. We'll give it a go, and we've got ourselves a shield, which is plus 5 armor and plus 15 health, and whilst our health is above 50%, we get plus the 5 armor, so we're happy there. So here we've got Gash. Sword attack deals plus 6 damage and inflicts deep wound condition 6 seconds if your target is bleeding, and sever artery. Sword attack inflicts bleeding condition 6 seconds. So we've got a fair few skills here. I'm actually just going to... I'd like to try the skills. Here we go. Gonna move them around. There we go. I would not mind used to at the end here. Alright, so now we're heading to Greenhill County, which is this way. Okie dokie. Ooh, Razden Protector. Actually, no, we'll come back to use. We want to focus on doing this mission and then speaking to more people, like necromancy, elementalism. I just want, and rangers. I want to get all the basic skills, so I've got skills to come out into Deep Ascalon with. Alright, there isn't a major stone elementalist yet, or stone elemental. It's just a little group. Alright, crawl, time to have some fun. Right, there we go. We can actually start some proper sword fighting now. Crawl, longbow. Alright, so our... Ooh, wrong button. Crawl invasion. Look for crawl invaders along the road, eliminate them. I swear to God there was another crawl over here. Yes. We'll do you. Alright, 3 and 4. Alright, sweet, another crawl died. Alright, so if we go up here now. Certain skills are only usable with a specific weapon. Yep, we know. See, now I think I screwed up here, because I wasn't really meant to kill the guy up there. But we can always come back for that at a certain play time. Let's have a look at skill. Bingo, there he is. That's the guy that I've been looking for. Rip, wrong one. You're screwed, my friend, you're screwed. Planted on. Troll necklace. Alright, and now we head back to where we need to go. So yeah, we're going to head back up here, which is this direction. Okie dokie. Got about an hour and a half, so there's going to be a little bit to go yet. We'll speak to these after. I just want to get all of the warrior stuff done first, and then I'll go and look at necromancy, because I would not mind to have a backup necromancer, which will be my warrior, because if I'm going to go down the route of monk, I wouldn't mind having a little bit of necromancy involved. There we go, accept, done, inventory, crawl necklace, and crawl long spear gear, and salvage item. So when it comes to salvage items, I'll always have them under here, and crawl necklace, your values, you're there. Stuff to sell will always be bottom, salvage will always be here, and weapons and salvage up here for me. Right, so if we get rid of you, where can I find more skills? We'll go necromancer. Morn can be found in the catacombs behind Ashford Abbey, just down there. Let's go for elementalist. Wizard's Folly. Elementalist Azure is all the way up near the tower in Wizard's Folly. To reach Wizard's Folly, follow the road southwest from Ascalon City and continue southwest past the village of Ashford. So we're talking down here, this area. Then if we go to Mesmar, Lady Athea is at the Actor Theatre in the Lakeside County from Ascalon City, which is around here. So from now, hello, goodbye. There are people around here that we're going to now speak to. We don't need to, but we can. And we're going to get all of their... Oops, sorry, I just hit my mic then. I'm going to get all of their stuff. Hail, apprentice. I am Garazdan, a trainer in the art of protection prayers. It's a different kind of healing. We practice use skills that help to prevent damage rather than resource health. I only train those who have already learned. So, same with you. You're going to say you only train. Yep. So, we are going to start a little bit of our own little side quest now, and that is to learn every starter skill, like I mentioned many times. But hey, I've got a free couple hours, so I thought let's get cracking. So let's relearn where we can go. Ranger. Master Ranger Nante is near the edge of the woods in Regant Valley. To reach Regant Valley, follow the road southwest from Ascalon, but turn south across the bridge. So again, we're talking down here. So we've got a lot of travelling to do today. But first, let's find the closest. Elementalist, Wizard's Folly, Mesmar, Lakeside County is over here. So we'll go to Ascalon City and then we'll get running. Okay. Town what on earth? Right. See, there's a lot of people to talk to. So we're just going to crack on with what we know. We're going to just focus on those other missions once we've completed what we need to do. See, like, there's just so much people to talk to. But yeah, for the time being, we're going to go around, collect as much of the map, collect as much as we can, learn all of these skills, and then once we've learned all the skills, we'll come back to the very beginning at Ascalon, and we will choose monk. Well, I say Ascalon, it'll be Ashford Abbey. Okie dokie. Right, River Scale I actually need to kill, or would like to kill. So, time for you to die. Come on, give me a River Scale. Hand axe, interesting. Knock you on your backside. Let's do this, and then this, and then this. Scale fin. Alright, we just need 2 more scale fins. Knock you on your ass. Do that. Do that. 5 gold coins can never go wrong. Just gonna keep killing scale fins until we get 5 scale fins. Okay, heal up. Alright, we'll kill these 2 and then we'll bugger off. Continue on a bit. Time for you to die. Hi, Lime in Coconut. I'm just going to call you Lime. Right, so Air Wand unidentified. Alright, well, you're just too basic. Okay, we're going to put you there for now. You alright, Lime? Right, so there we've got another air. Not enough of course. Earth Staff will pick you up. We'll go here. Another scale fin. We're now on 4. I want a 5th one. But we'll get that when we come back through. We won't bother right now. We still need to head over here, so I have no clue what I'm doing. Or which way I'm going. We need to head over this direction, but we're heading towards Ashford Abbey, but the town centre over here. And I've already forgotten who we need to speak to, but I'll take you out while you're here. Yes, another scale fin. So we've got 5 now. So whenever we head back to Ascalon, we can speak to the collector and trade in the scale fins. But we need to head down here. We're looking for a specific someone. I honestly cannot remember the name for the life of me. From Dirk, Alison de Tanner, Beautiful Shell, Devona, no, Miller Upton, Alison de Tanner it might be. Let's speak to Devona once again. See what she's got to say. Courage is the true hallmark of an Ascalon. That's what I believe. My father died defending the Great Wall, and if I have the chance, I'll do the same. Is there something you'd like to talk about? Not quite yet. Brittany, what have you got to say? Nah, not yet. I'm going to speak to Humphreys and then Alison de Tanner. Alright, so 5 worn belts. We can get the worn belts from a specific type of enemy. But here we get a belt pouch, we get basic stuff. I'm not really bothered about, it's all basic. The only ones that are worth getting here is inscribed staff because of the chaos damage. And if we're looking at my inventory, I've got a sword, shield, hammer and a hand axe. 3 out of 5 will switch, but that means we've got no sword now. And I'd rather have a sword because of the skills. We have skills to use up. Earth staff, we don't need it, so I'm not going to do anything there. Alison de Tanner, let's go and speak to you. Nope. Red iris flower. They're always good things to collect, so if you're playing for the first time, they're always good things to collect as well. Alright, sweet. Well, for now we'll head back into... Yeah, I was about to say Ashford Abbey. We'll head back into Ashford Abbey and we'll speak to the monk and double check where the ranger is. Oh, what am I doing? The ranger is way out of our way. Well, there's someone around here. I can remember being told there's someone around here, so... Marik, who have you got? I'll be on my way, never mind. Brother Menyo. Right, Mesmar. Lady Althea is at the Actors Theatre here in Lakeside County. From Ascalon City, simply follow the road northwest from town to the theatre. You can't miss it. Memories just kicked in. Okay. It's literally to the immediate right. Lady Althea, there she is. So yeah, like I said before, we're just going to get all the basic skills of all of the possible skills we could get, of the professions as well, and then see what we can do there. A Mesmar burden. Lady Althea, at the watering hole southwest of there, you will find a rogue bull, of which, if you remember, we tried running away from. Terrible creature, a menace to everyone, coming to visit our humble theatre. Here are some Mesmar spells to assist you. If you dispatch this creature for me, I'd be most grateful. Happy to help. Here we go, we've got new skills. Right, so Conjure Phantasm. It costs 10 mana. Hex spell, 2 seconds, causes -5 health degeneration. Great skill. Ether Feast, spell causes 3 energy loss. You gain 20 health for each point you are off of energy loss. And Imagined Burden, hex spell, 8 seconds, target foe with 50% slower. Now, if you look, we've got 20 stamina / mana, however you want to call it. 15, 5, 10. it's 30 in total. So that's not fun. So, uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not good. Well, either way, we might have just lost some skills, but if we have, we'll speak to the monk again, Munlo, and see what we can do about it. So yeah, those guys, the bandits, that's how you get the belts. For now, let's just focus on killing you. Right, let's try these spells. Come on. Come on. There we are. Bull's now dead. Right, so we'll head back up, speak to Althea, and then we'll head back to the monk, Munlo, to try and get our other spells back. Skills even. As much as I wouldn't mind being a necromancer, well, not necromancer, mesmer. No, I need more time to decide. Right, no, wrong one. Okay. So we've got illusion magic and inspiration here. Yeah, so we're only doing it for the what is it? The experience. So looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. Yes, it is. I did explain this to you a fair bit of time, Ellie. But we will go and speak to Brother Menlo to try and see if we can get the skills back. If we can't, I believe I screwed up. But somehow, usually I can get most of the skills. Grazden, the Protector in the Green Hills country, just past the shrine to Balthasar. To find him, follow the road northwest from town and continue along the road as it curves to the Green Hills County. And that's over here. So, I think it's time. I'm going to choose Monk. There we go. Right, so now secondary profession complete. Return to Armine Supreme Berlin for your reward. To do that, we're going to Ascalon City. Right, sweet. We're heading this way. I don't remember. Yeah, I've told you that Guild Wars was a very, and is a very close game to my heart. Gary and my dad played it a bit. Alright, choosing a secondary profession can be one of the most difficult decisions facing a young soldier. But don't be afraid, you've made the wrong choice. There is no right or wrong choice. Every composition of professions has unique benefits and possibilities. Now it's up to you to take advantage of them. Okay, well, we have officially become a monk, a warrior monk. You look ready for war, Lance Reddick. Ready as any of us are the first time. At any rate, that's good. From what I've seen, the war party will be prepared to head out soon. You'd best go to talk to Sir Titus, lest they set forth without you. And on my way, we're going to speak to Lord Titus, and then we're just going to crack on with what we can. Oh, what am I doing? Lord Titus, Sir Titus is right there. Just going in my own direction. Have you heard? We're almost ready to set out. Before you join us, keep in mind that you'll have to say goodbye. I'm not going to accept it yet. I'll finish talking. Keep in mind that you'll have to say goodbye to all of the comforts of Ascalon City. Out there beyond the wall, our lives will be in consistent danger, and we'll have only our comrades to rely on. But Balthasar willing will drive these char from our kingdom once and for all. Gonna politely decline, because we have other stuff to do. So we've got Ascalon quests across the wall, which we're also going to ignore for a little bit. Right, stuff to sell will be you. Oh no, I'm going to keep you. I'm going to keep all of it, actually. Besides, one little thing, and that is us going out. Speak to Sonora, this merchant. I want to see what I can get here. Nothing, just double checking. Right, now we're going to collect a crap ton of quests, so let's go around here and then head outside. A town crier, grim news from Devona in Ashford. A clan of Krull has swept north from the woods and into Lakeside County. If they are not stopped, the village will surely be destroyed. So one must fight these creatures and protect the people of Ashford. Coordinate your efforts with Devona. Reward 500 experience, Warhammer, blunt damage 8 to 10 and two-handed. This will be our main weapon from now on when we do think about going for it. So I'll stop the crawl. Got Namor over here. So we're going to speak to Namor, not Namor, Namor. Okay. Alas, I am behind on my rent, and my landlord, Gelson, has run out of patience with me. I fear I will be put out of my home. I'll understand if you'd rather not help a Crichton. Our nations were at war a long time, but I'm not your enemy, and I could really use some assistance. My friend Miller Upton lives to the southwest. I know he'll help me if I can get a message to him. If you're going that way, could you tell him of my plea? So reward 500 experience, divine symbol, energy +3. I'm only accepting you for experience. Okay. Let's go upstairs and have a little gander. Anyone else up here that wants to talk to me? Oh no, here, the merchant district. So here are all the weapons. Oh, mint. Chuff. I'm not upset about that whatsoever. So, trading is a process where you can just trade. But remember at the beginning when I was talking about how you have char bags. You get the char bags from going through the gate over here, which takes you up into this area over here. Bit of a pain in the ass up there, like I said. And it's nice to get people like that giving stuff away. And that's what Guild Wars is all about. And that's what we're going to be encountering throughout our entire series. So, thank you to Yuki Kitsune-san has accepted your offer. So Yuki Kitsune-san, thank you very much. Whisper to thank. Can't spell. Thank you for. And just to be nice, I'm going to let them know that I am Token Prime. How are you? I am at some point. It's been a while since I've played this game. There's some point. It's been a while since I... Token Prime, what's up? Thanks for letting you know what. It's been a while since I last... Right, there we go, sent him a few whispers. So here at the... Oh god, who am... Elias, so weapons, this is where we can customize. And customization comes in handy later on into the game. I'll put you in there and you in there. And I know Red Irish Flower becomes important, but all of the weapons I get will come here along with salvageable items. We'll go here, skills, missions, okay. So if we go here to Arthur, there will be about the bags. Yeah, it's fine, mate, it's fine. It's just, you need another player to come out of Ascalon, come to this grey area here, because up top there's a lever to pull, and underneath you can see there's a portal. You can't go through to the north Ascalon beyond the wall until you get that certain someone that's willing to pull that lever for you. As soon as you've gone through, you're immediately gone through with them, but you catch my drift, and you can only get the char bags up there. They changed that a while ago. You can do it solo now. Okay, that's interesting. It's been a while since I've played. It's been a year and a half, 2 years since I've played, but I remember I've made it once or twice by myself, but that's because I was very goddamn lucky. But I'm not too sure about it, but we'll check at some point. But I'm going to be streaming Guild Wars once or twice a week, so you can always drop by again, and I'm going to try and do it every Monday. So here at Arthur, you see all of these weapons and whatnot, and our funds is 21, this is how much they cost, and these are the resources that we need to be able to craft these. But we won't bother about that at all. We probably won't even need to bother with it in Ascalon, mainly because we probably won't have time, I'm going to be honest. Alright, let's get some more quests. Oh, okay. Oh lord, right. I'm sorry to bother you, but I've heard some impressive things about you, and I think only someone with your skill and bravery can help me with my problem. I think my brother Cryon has fallen in with the Royalists. He's not wicked, just reckless and impulsive. When Sir Titus expelled him from the academy, he became embittered toward the army. But I don't think he realizes how serious this is. I don't want him to throw his life away for foolish pride. Do you think you could find him and tell him what I said? Perhaps convince him to come home. I don't know exactly where he is, but I imagine Relina Stormbringer in Fulbler's Fair might... I'm going to re-say that. But I imagine Relina Stormbringer in Fulbler's Fair might. Orion was always trying to impress her. He might have told her something. In reward, 250 experience, air staff, energy +3, lightning damage 3 to 5, and it's two-handed. That would be something to sell or scrap, etc. So I'll try and bring her home. We're going to keep to the 410 for now. Let's find more people to speak to. So here are some new people to speak to. Baron Egan, or Egan, however it is pronounced. Hello, good citizen, I'm Baron Egan, and you appear to be in need of assistance. What is it that I can help you with? The Poison Devourer. Okay, here we go. So, the Devourer Cave southwest of town has always been a source of danger to the people of Lakeside County. But they have learned to be vigilant and to defend themselves from the beasts. Unfortunately, I've been hearing recently of a new sort of devourer with a poisonous sting. I'd like you to find one of these creatures, kill it, and and take its poisonous stinger to Brother Menlo in Ashford Abbey. I can do that, and bandit raid. So, a group of bandits have been terrorizing Lakeside recently. They have grown so bold that they ambushed a royal tax collector and stole a chest full of gold. That gold is vital to our war efforts against the Char and must be recovered. You look like you look like you could give those bandits a good thrashing. Will you recover the stolen chest and then return it to Devona in Ashford for me? We most certainly will, and in exchange we get 250 experience and a flame artifact with +3 energy and a tool shield with armor of 4. If we look, tool shield, armor of 4, we're quite happy with what we've got at the moment. So let me look around for more quests. The more quests the better in pre-Ascalon. It's just as much levels as we goddamn can before we speak to Sir Titus about leaving. And like I had mentioned earlier, if we leave, that's it. Game over. Well, not really game over, but this is no longer a thing. Okay, so festive hats. Keith. Let's speak to Keith. I want to show you a new hat. Can't please make me a new hat. I can only make hats that I've seen before. Bring me a festive hat, etc. We can't do that. Costume maker. What is a costume? I like to pick up a Vision of Lysa costume. I like to pick up the Alga of Corman costume. So let me just quickly show you what this is all about. So if we go to, just bear with me. Let's go to you. And you. One. Lysa. Costume. Alright, so this is what the Lysa costume looks like. Just bear with me, people. Right, that's what the Lysa costume looks like, this. It's just like the Living Tribunal. If you think Living Tribunal from, oh God, Marvel, is pretty much like that. But then if, oh God, let's zoom out, reset. If we go to here and then type in Cormier, this is what the Cormier costume looks like. So I don't know which one I'm going to pick. But if I were to pick, I quite like lighter costume. I'm sorry, but you haven't bought that costume yet. You'll need to see my broker in the web store. So this is interesting. Go into the web store. The Guild War game window will now be minimized to the taskbar so that the web page you requested can be displayed in your web browser. When you are done browsing the web, you can now click on the guide. Well, we're not going to focus on that at all yet. Not at all. We are going to keep our focus entirely on getting quests. So, is there anyone else down here that needs my help? Gift giver, so this is another person to speak to quickly. Just a bunch of birthdays. So yeah, so the longer you have your account and you get these gifts, the more gifts you get, obviously. So what have I done there? That's everyone. That is everyone that we really need to speak to. So let's get a mission or two done, and then we can have a got more missions. Never mind. Completely scrap what I was going to say. If you wish to advance your skills as a warrior, you should study under War Master Grast in Green Hills County. If you follow the road northwest from town and pay attention to the signs, you shouldn't have any trouble finding Green Hills County. Grast will be near the statue of Balthasar. There we go. We'll go and speak to him again. Lena the healer. Okay. Someone else to speak to. Okay. With all the dangers out in Lakeside, I can't believe the number of people who go running around by themselves. Why, I've already got my hands full resurrecting fallen soldiers without some novice warrior adding to the burden. Don't people know there are plenty of folk in Ascalon City who'd be perfectly happy to join them in their adventures? I'll tell you what. If you promise to do your adventuring with an ally, I'll gladly give you a signet that can resurrect fallen party members. Sounds like a good idea. Now we need to get another person, I believe. So, return to Ascalon City, form a party with another player. Gwen, she's important. I won't say why, but she is important later game. I left my flute by the river, but there are lots of scary monsters there now. I don't know what to do. Can you maybe go and kill them and bring my flute back? Of course, thank you. I can't wait. I know you'll find it. Okay, which means somewhere down near the river. We're just gonna travel across the bank of the river, well, river bank, and see what we can find. Broken flute, here it is. So we'll go over here. Hope to God, great, she isn't following. But yeah, she is a very, very important character to remember. Right. I want your scale. If you remember, I'm currently got 5. I'm not a little bit more. Okay. What you do not want to die. There we go, another scale thing. Right, you're about to get it. Let's knock you down. Earth staff. Alright. We've killed enough. Let's go back up and give her her flute. So yeah, you currently have Gwen's flute. So if we go here, broken flute, right there. Okay, Gwen, there you are. Old Mac, so we're just getting quest after quest. Thank you for finding my flute. Oh no, it's broken. Now I'm going to have to go and get a new one. Can I follow you? Yes, you may follow me, Gwen. No, not right now. But if we try and speak to her again, that's a pretty flower. Give it. This flower matches my other flowers perfectly. I think I'm going to follow you. Of course. Okay, old Mac, what have you got to say? You're the one who killed my bull, Bill. Twas at Althas bidding. Sure, but that's not to me. If you and that Althea woman won't compensate me, I'll take my case to the constabulary, and I'll get satisfaction. That bull protected my farm for all these years. Who will protect it now? You know what might do the trick? A devourer might. If I could raise it from a hatchling and train it myself, tell you what, you bring me a devourer egg and we'll call it even. What do you say? I'm going to agree. 250 experience, dual staff, energy +3 with chaos damage 3 to 5 and two-handed. Not what I want, but we're gonna do it anyway for the experience. So, the rogue's replacement. We need to head over there, which we're going to just crack on with now. We'll just disappear occasionally and just try and collect as much as we can when it comes to exploring. And not just collect as much as we can, but collect quests along the way. I want to not leave any stone unturned. I want to make sure I completely rinse dry everything around here in Ascalon. Alright, here we go. Ooh, another red iris flower and a hidden stash. These hidden stashes are quite good because they drop random loot. Unlike this one. This one dropped absolutely nothing. But we will go and get that red iris flower instead. Ooh, wrong one. Right. Take you out. River, oh, it's one of the big ones. Right, we'll deal with him later. We'll deal with him towards the end of the stream, I think. We'll see how well we part against him. If we die, we die. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Goodbye. See, I want to keep Gwen, but I also don't want her to come in. Alright, let's talk to Duke Cabine. You there, you look like a sturdy warrior. I've tasked my man, Baden here, with retrieving devourer eggs for me from the cave over yonder. However, he appears unmanned by the devourers, afraid of being eaten or some rot like that. I need a brave soul to keep the devourers away from Vaden while he does the job for which he has been paid. What say you to that? I say yes. Let's go. Go on. Let's have an old great time in here. Could we get some eggs, I think, if I'm correct. So if we get some eggs, that will take a few things off our list. Another dull catapace, a devourer egg, here we go. You lack the necessary finesse to remove the delicate eggs from their nest. Okay, let's get rid of you. Before we continue on, I am going to do this. So these two are my healing. Right, so we'll just take you out. Come on, just die. Door catapace. Let's get rid of you. Let's steal health. Alright, there we go. Get rid of disease devoured by a few coins. Another door catapace. Alright, so we've got another hidden stash. Quarterstaff, tribal blade, and an idol. We'll have a look at those after. Get rid of these. Another door. Alright, so let's have some fun now. Another door cutter base. We're having a lot of fun in this little cave. We're getting a lot of loot. Cane, forest artifact. Take care of you now. Come on. Can you just die? Oop, I want that. No. I want that dull cutter face, please. Right, now we can take care of you. This is fun. Come on, bring it all on. I'm just skipping through. I want all of these dull catapaces. Let's go. Take 4. You. Ornate buffler, interesting. Healer. There we go. Ornate buckler and 2 gold coins. And then we'll take you out. And another door cutter face. Okay, let's get out of here. So we've got an ornate buckler. Anything that is unidentified, we'll throw in there for now. Unidentified, 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 there we go. Salvage you there, we'll put you in here. Along with the iris flower, we'll put all of this up here. we'll keep all of the weapons that I can actually wield at the top. Okay. Right. Well done. I'll give you a couple eggs for your trouble. I'm not usually so generous, but I happen to be in a jovial mood at the moment. Okay, so we've got 2 Devour eggs. We're going to put them in here as well, so we've got 2 quest items there. Okay, so now if we head back to Ascalon City, I am going to head out and I'm going to... Yeah, we'll head out and I'll show you what I mean by these scale fins. So, old Mark, we'll speak to you first. What do you want now? Ah, that's lovely. A Devour egg. Collector, here we go. Okay, we can get a Devour egg or a belt pouch. I'm going to exchange for a belt pouch and put you there. So now all of my salvageable stuff will go in there. See, we've got a Devour egg here, but at the moment we've still got one, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's go and speak to a merchant, because I've got some weapons to sell. Gold is an interesting topic, and I'll explain why when we leave pre-Ascalon, because there's this thing called a Zunali chest. A whole different kettle of fish. I can't talk about it until we get to it. So I'm going to keep all this. So, jeweled staff, energy +3, chaos damage 3 to 5, damage 10. I don't need this, so sell. Cane, sell. Earth staff, sell. Longbow, sell. Starter shield will just bin. We don't really need it. And all this is unidentified, so we won't use anything there, but an identification kit will be next. The next thing we buy will be an identification kit, and then a salvage kit. And for the people who have tuned in late, an identification kit can be used on not that, but these, to identify what their other stats are. Because if you just play with these, you don't know what you're built about, but if you identify them, you can sell them for more money, and you know the way you want to build your character around a specific weapon, or build your character with specific weapons and gear. Salvage kits are for stuff like Crawl Long Spear gear. Salvage them, you get materials. The more materials you get, the better. So we'll say goodbye for now. We sold everything that we needed to sell besides these. I'm keeping these on me. Tribal blade 3 to 4, starter blade 2 to 3. So we'll put you on. We'll speak, and we will get rid of the starter blade, which we can't. We have to bin it. Okay. So next up, if we go here, a new warrior trainer, which is at Green Hills County. We'll go there now. Alright. What do you want? No, you don't want anything, unless there's a collector here. Which there ain't, of course. Right, out we go, unless there's one outside. I can't remember. Bless me, I just sneezed. Right, so... Jacobs, there we go. Free baked husks. So if we go here, we have got no baked husks. We've got 11 dual carapaces, we've got 2 scale fins, a crawl necklace, a red iris flower, and a devourer egg. Baked husks come from these worms. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're gonna ignore them. We ain't gonna bother with collecting them yet. We'll do that next week, on the next episode we do. But right now, I want to head this way. I want to try and ignore the wolves. Never mind. Wolves finds a way anyway. Let's kill it out to get it out of the way. Come on. Right, let's take some out away there. Right, these bandits we can't really do much against as of right now. You'll understand why when we go and fight them. It's just the sooner you go and fight them, the worse. I've been killed. Let's make our way to Green Hills County. Right, there's a bunch of crawl down here. See, I wouldn't mind getting some more crawl necklaces, but I'm not gonna, you know, just because you've attacked me first. Aloe seed, I remember these. They're fun. Heal up a bit, steal your health. Now you're dead. Probably a bad idea. No, they don't care. More gold coins. We'll kill this crawl and then we'll continue on. If we get into fights, we get into fights, don't we? Crawl longbow gear. We'll kill this aloe seed. Hand axe. Right, let's get going. That hand axe is unidentified, so we're going to throw you in here for now. Throw you in there. Really annoys me how it's the difference, but they're different because of the level. Right, here we go. Except, there we go. I should have read that. We go here. Trouble in the woods. We need to go to Lakeside County again. Grim news from Devona in Ashford. A clan of crawler has swept north from the woods. Okay, let's go back through. Ashford Abbey, and then we're heading towards Devona, so we'll go and speak to her. And once we've completed her mission, that will be, well, her quest, that will be us done. I could push a little bit. Right, here we go. I know there's a few other people to talk to here. Enough red iris flower, that's good. There she is. So yeah, we'll come back here next episode and we'll start off here by speaking to people like Epiphany and other people just to get more quests. Right, Devona. Tithe for Ashford Abbey. Should have read that. Opposition to the King. I'll read that next episode. Trouble in the Woods. To Crawl have been muttering. Okay, let's go. Trouble in the woods. Alright. Come on, let's get to it. Char. The char up there. What is the char doing this far from the wall? Time for you to die. Okay, let's kill all these guys. Why have you run away? Oh, fire. I didn't get a chance to heal. So it's not bad, I'm not upset, I don't lose that EXP, I just lose the progress I've made when it comes to getting to that. But now I get to run all the way back. But yeah, Char, this far south of the wall, Char are all up north of the wall, and we're down here and we saw Char. And the Char has run this way, south. Just keep that in mind for people who return. Token, yeah, I know. I weren't expecting it, but I'm not upset by it either. Right. Looks like we're going on. Go with Devona and destroy the crawl threatening Ashford. Which we have done, and then we go and speak to Devona now that we've made it to the checkpoint. No, we'll take out this ball. Any more? No, but there's another red iris flower, which I'm really like. There we go. Happy days. I'll be back in a moment, Devona. There she is. So yeah, just remember Char are all up here. We've seen a Char here and he went south. Just keep that in mind for if you do return people. I think the village is safe for now. The Crawl are not very intelligent, but even they understand a show of force. What really troubles me is the persistence of that Char Ranger. Could he be inciting the Crawl to attack for some reason? I will warn Rurik of this threat. Thank you for your aid. We get 500 experience, a Warhammer with blunt damage 8 to 10 on its two-handed. However, we have got 5 unused points to use. So here we are going to put 1 in each of the new, so protecting prayers, smiting prayers and healing prayers. But before we go any further, that's 5 to 4. We're going to put that on because we get blunt damage 8 to 10, damage plus 10 while in a stance, so that's face to face, and health plus 10, which is great. We can sell you, so we'll put you over there. We'll keep you guys here because you guys are the only singles I've got of an axe and sword at the moment. I do have a hammer and an axe, and a buckler, but I haven't got an identification kit yet, so I can't really use it. But I can use it, I just don't want to. I want to know what I've got. We'll get rid of you now. We'll put 1 into Hammer Mastery. There we go. So we've got about half an hour left. We'll have a look at what other quests we've got. Right, that's at Green Hills, we won't do that. That's in Fogel's Lair, we won't do that. Okay, the Poison Devourer. We're heading back to the Devourer Cave, which I'm not too upset about. Just hoping we can immediately turn left. That's just me trying to remember the map now. Yeah, dying in Ascalon, it's going to happen. It's beginner's game, and I'm not upset if we do die. It's just if we continuously die. So far, died twice, and it's only the first part. So, ooh, Earth Scroll looks nice. We'll exchange for you for now. Get 3 more Troll Necklace. That's what she wants, a Troll Necklace. So, Crichton Clarus, we're currently on armor 25 with armor plus 20. We now get armor 27 with plus 20. Versus physical damage and versus physical damage. I don't know if we can sell that. I'll keep you two down here for now. But we need more Troll Necklace, which I'm not upset about. So, who? Lash Devourer. See, we can't use our sword skills now. But look at how much damage we're doing. We're doing so much more damage now, so I'm not too upset about it. Tool Shield. Armor 5, armor 4. That's better. That's just way better. Tool Shield, I'll put you here to get rid of. Aloe Seed. Aloe Seeds, if you're playing for the first time, always make sure you kill an Aloe Seed, because you never know which hidden seed wants an Aloe Seed. Spiked Axe, Hand Axe, 3 to 5. I don't care. One of you is going to get sold. Take care of you. Okay. Dull Carapace. Again. Another Devourer. Get rid of you. Quicker. Another Dull Carapace. Right. So over here, what I've remembered is F1s all the way to F4s, I think. So you get more of these further in the game you get. I need my inventory. You can't see it here besides the weapon set. So weapon set 1 is the hammer. But if we go to weapon set 2 and go for that, that's weapon set 1 now. So if we take weapon set 1 off, go to this, that's weapon set 2. No, it's not. Why aren't you working? Because we haven't got weapon set 2 equipped. That's why. Right, so that is now our weapon set. We're going to throw these over here with that. We press F1. That was number 1, not F1. So if we go and get rid of you, and go and press F1, we're now holding the hammer. Hold F2, holding an axe and the shield. So we'll stick with F1 for now. Only because it's quicker and it hits heavier. Okie dokie. Another hidden stash, you love to see it. Earth Staff. You can immediately go into here. No, I'll put you in the wrong one. Put you here, but we'll put you at the bottom to sell. We'll just run through. We don't need to worry about these guys as of yet. I'll kill them on the way out, don't get me wrong, but... Alright, bring it. Come on. This is going to be a fight and a half. I'm actually surprised I haven't come close to dying yet. Right, 3 gold, dull carapace, another tall shield. Right, we'll now kill you. We'll heal up a bit and we'll steal your health. There we go, another dull carapace, and we've just leveled up. Tall shield is unidentified, so we're going to throw you in here. Got another upgrade here, so we're going to go Axe Mastery and Tactics. Now all of these are the exact corresponding amount of points you need to spend. So we need 2 for healing, 2 for smiting, 2 for protection, 2 for strength, 3 for axe, 3 for hammer, 2 for sword, and 3 for tactics. So we are going to head down this way now. There's 2 hidden stashes in here. Hallelujah. Come on. Let's have a fight. Let's throw that 2 more. Dull carapace, longbow, magma's arm, and 2 gold. Go to hidden stash. Right, you're screwed. I put F2 on thinking that I could use my skilled hit, but because I've got an axe on and not a sword. And that's what I want. I want a... I really want another sword at some point. Right, we'll heal up and we'll drain your health. Dull carapace, poisonous stinger, another poisonous stinger, cleaver, frost artifact, and a wooden buckler. Right, inventory. You're getting sold. Sell you. 4 to 6. Sell you. Throw you over there. Unidentify, we'll throw you in here. Right, so if we go to weapon sets and put F2 on, I'm going to put you on instead. Throw you guys back down here and throw F1 on. Alright, and now we head back to Ashford Abbey. Okay, there we go. Is the poisonous stinger intact? Yes, it's perfect. And there's enough here that I can begin work on an antidote. There we go. The Blessings of Balthasar. I'll read this at the beginning of next episode. As of now, we get a new skill set. We get Symbol of Wrath. Spell deals 10 unholy damage each second, 5 seconds. Hit foes adjacent to your initial location. So it's like kaboom. And retribution enhancement spells, or enchantment spells, deals 33% of each attack's damage, maximum back to the source. Maximum 6 to the source. Right, so that's what we get up to, ladies and gents. When we load in next week, I'm going to sit down for a little bit and read out all of the quests, and we'll pick and choose which one. But until next time, I don't know when I'll next stream Guild Wars, let alone Resident Evil, or stream in general. But regardless, my name's been the Welsh Assassin, and I wish you all the best. Hwyl fawr.